Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Captain of Industry. Victoria, good to see you over there on the YouTubes, and Mark, appearing on Twitch. Today's nerd shirt is Channel Gear. How you guys doing? Good to see you all. So last time we were here, we did some planning for how we might accomplish a train-based factory in terms of laying out the stations, connecting the stations to the factory buildings, and moving away from truck-fueled or truck-filled factories into train-filled factories. Because, at least in theory, we should be able to have more capacity for stuff if we're doing trains rather than doing trucks. We'll see how much that theory plays into practice, but we're going to at least give it a try and see what happens. So let's switch into the game and see where we're at. So I did do a bunch of terraforming. As I mentioned at the end of the last stream, I had an extra day to do it in, so that was useful. So I went ahead and put in, we took out this entire mountain that used to be here. And you can see we're still taking parts of it down. But I took down this entire mountain that used to be here. Filled in a bit of the dirt, but only enough to get me an extension to go this way. So that we can put in a station down here for concrete blocks. So that we can put those into the new factory. And then also dropped this whole mountain removal area down by 1 block. Well, most of it. There's a bit left here that's 1 block higher. And then told them to keep digging their way at the corner there. And meanwhile, I filled this all in with dirt. Some dirt that we got from that mountain, but most of it was the dirt we had recently been re-dumping into the dirt storage area. So I scooped all that out, and well, we have 1 more layer left there. But if you recall, we had this, I think, up to the 3rd layer at one point. Yep. My fascination for holes and dirt. Caladorn, welcome in. I don't know about that, but yeah, sure. And so they're still finishing this up, but I ran out of dirt at the level we were at, and I also needed those excavators to come down here to help fill in this part of the ocean. So they're doing that now, or they're just getting there kind of now. Hey, where are you from? Oh, you're the sand guy. Oh, that wasn't intended, but okay. The game is lagging? I think it's the game, actually. The game does lag a little bit at this level. Sometimes. Especially when zoomed way out, it does lag a bit. So I think it's just the GPU, I guess, but it's the game. The game has been known to lag as you get toward the end game and have, 180 trucks going, a whole bunch of factories and things like that on this big ass map, probably because of a whole bunch of excavation going on as well. As I'm assuming, as these excavating areas crumble. I don't know if that's a disappointingly few. I only can have 265, so I'm doing pretty good in terms of the quantities here, but. Yeah. Oh, I did also do a bit of this, too. I put in, because fuel, Caladorn, fuel. I put in a couple of rock dumps here, and I want to actually continue that. Because, well, we could use to have some more rock being put into this hole in a better way than the way we have been doing it. So I will take some of that out of there as well, and go this way. And I just got you stuck. Well, c'est la vie, I guess. Make it so. I'll give you a ramp, I guess, or I could just get you out of there, I suppose, too. That'll do. Say big ass map or big ass map? Yes. But actually, this ramp would be better served to be on that side. Put it there also. Or, yeah, also. Could have done it instead, but I didn't also. We could also have one here to be able to dump into there a bit. That wouldn't hurt either. But yeah, I rearranged a bit here. So this this sorting plant here, which is the one we're using to dump this mountain into, I decided to redirect it down into this pit so we can try to fill this damn thing in a bit. And then I also split here and reversed this whole belt this way so we could dump some of the stone coming out of the copper and iron mines here and here into the old sand pit as well, because that needs to get filled in. We need to have that that frontage there. We're also going to probably need to have some more dirt. Eventually I will be taking this mountain down here, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of dirt on it, or this mountain, this plateau. There's quite a bit of dirt there, so we'll be able to spread that out around the map. But also, I was looking at, well, what happens after you've run out of dirt? Because there are a few recipes that require it. And, well, I looked, and we can craft dirt. Where's that at? Right here. This here. We can craft dirt by mixing gravel with compost. So, worst case, we can do that. We can turn this sludge into compost. We're already doing it. We can turn a lot of vegetable matter into compost, i.e. biomass and animal feed. And animal feed can be made out of a lot of these other things. So we can do a lot of dirt. So last time we were planning on putting a factory in here. And that's why we did this dirt fill-in thing here, because we needed more dirt. And so we're going to do this somehow in there.
Heretic.
We're going to do this in here somewhere. Not entirely sure where yet. I'm going to put it up here out of the way a little bit for now. We need a parking lot, and I think I'm going to go with something about this size, maybe? And I need to rotate it this way, I think. I also need to get rid of that stupid pipe that's right there. Okay. So we already know where this is coming in. This is coming in here. So we can connect that up kind of however we want from there. Can I get it? Can I get these over far enough that we can do the curves there, or do I need to adjust these a bit? I need... Just grab these curves here. Nice curves. There. Flip and rotate. So they can go there. We're off by a couple of tiles. But also I think I want to try to move that over by 1. Of course I can't. Well, I could. Take out that. So I feel like a train stacker in Factorio? Yeah. I mean, it may be called a train stacker by Factorio players, but the real term is shunting yard. And it's actually a real thing. So while it may be inspired directly by Factorio, it's also directly inspired by real life, which is more important. Do that. And that should align this with the center, well, either side of the center, which means that I can take this now. Yeah. Make sure that was correct there. Yep. And just adjust it slightly. Like that. Posted in Discord a game I might like. Alrighty. How you doing, Addicted? What the occurs of the actual tournaments and it's copy paste from Factorio, which I'm almost certainly based on the actual term. In real life, once upon a time, when this design deigned the default design for Factorio. Yeah. So yeah, Addicted. I did look at that game. We were also talking about it in Discord a couple weeks ago. There was something about it that I didn't like. I don't remember what the thing was, but there was something about it that I didn't like when I tested it out during the last Next Fest. But I will probably take a look at it again at some point. But I just don't remember what it was that I didn't like about it. Let's go there. And then I want to bring all these down now. Did it have tentacles? Not that I saw, no. Because if it did, then I would like it. Because they're delicious. Right? Yeah, we talked about it somewhere in Discord. I don't remember where. And it's been enough time that I couldn't tell you without searching. But, oh, the comments calendar I wanted to make. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're gonna do that then? Fine. Well, then in that case, actually, let's delete that again. And take it there. And then delete this bit. And then make that so. Yeah, there was just something about it that I was not so enamored with, but I couldn't tell you what it was. It might have just been how big it was. This looks messy. I don't care. For multiple reasons, I don't care what you think. Actually, I could have also done something with that. But also, I don't care about that belt because it's going to go away at some point here in the future. And then we need to have a rail exit. No. Yes. And this will actually have to be either over here somewhere or over here, or it can't be. So not over here. Let's put it over here. Right there. Yeah, right there. Tentacles. Time for some delicious tentacles for dinner. So Cantor was eating those today. Broke your heart? Why was that? Oh, you're backwards. Okay. poor children. Oh, as if you're... No, never mind. Oh, you didn't make that one. Let's just do it this way. As if your children haven't been abandoned to various improper destinies in the past. Exactly. All right, so that'll do. Let's build this shunting yard. Build this, build that. Oh, you know what I forgot? Shit, I need to adjust that. Build this, build that. Build this, build that. Build this. I think I'm just going to put this about there. We're going to go up and over. And then do that. That shit looks weird. Okay, that looks better. And then make that so as well. Let's see. Do you believe this is the first time you ever get to use this Aztecs? We should note the date. Blame Arakel. Uh-huh. I do want to move this up because I forgot I want to put a hydrogen station in here. So after I did all this stuff here, we can readjust it accordingly. Grab a hydrogen station, then we can bump that all back down again. Hydrogen station here. That'll do. Okay, good. Let's see. Make it so. This will be called... Not smelting, but not just going to be construction parts. So we'll just call it... well, we'll call it construction part hydrogen train station anyway. It's not just going to be that here, but... RNG, huh? C. 108. When I have plucked the rose, I cannot give it vital growth again. It needs must wither. Menage a Troy, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 3, Episode 24 of The Wisdom of Picard. Sounds like something you would say. Well, I mean, if Patrick Stewart, in general, or Captain Picard in specific, the episode title was a good one. Yeah, I agree. Then, I'm not sure that I can be your friend. I know you can't reach the destination. It's fine. Get there eventually. Plucking roses is your way to retain your youth? Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, so we are doing things here. Maybe a little faster would be nice so we can get trains into that station. Once we have that, we'll need to cross-connect all of this. We can do it now, but we need to cross-connect all of these pipes so that we can connect our hydrogen to each one of these stations. And if you notice, I built this station with the highest level construction parts here at this end on purpose, because those are used more, so I figured they should be closer to the rest of the factory where the trucks can get at them, although I guess it doesn't really matter that much because it's not that big of a place. Oh well. Alright. As soon as that gets built, we can continue. You all are kind of struggling with that crossing right there, aren't you? Yeah, this is why Bold Viking built underground crossings, I think. So that they didn't have to have gates and crossings and things. Maybe if I put another one in, that'll help them a bit. Apparently not, because they're still just going to that one. Nothing can be said for their sanity, I guess. Alright, train number 5, you should be able to get there now. This isn't done, but this shouldn't be necessary. Direction stuff's okay. Inbound all the way through. Bidirectional, outbound, unless you won't go in there because you can't get... No, you can get back out now. Oh, and this never got built. Well, that would be a problem too. You know what, just do that. So why can't train number 5 reach its destination? Does it have to do with this? Shouldn't, but does it? Still complaining. Alright, so you can go this way. And cross there. And go this way. Then come in here. Go straight through there. Oh, there we are. Missed one. There we go. That'll do it every time. Alright, so they'll bring in some hydrogen, which means that we can be able to fuel some trains here.
Oof.
Oof, indeed. One tile off, right? Something like that. But we're going to be bringing in everything here right away, except maybe for rubber. Could be problematic where I could, because of where the station, or where the box is. I might have to take the station out. The trucks can drive in there. something. Or I might just have to put a temporary box over here and just run that line all the way down and in there for the trucks until we get a station that can manage the rubber. Although we should be able to... No, I don't have oil processing in a good spot to do that. The other thing we can do is get the concrete ready to go, which we should probably do first. Train 5? What is now your problem? Did I miss another one? Oh, this is backwards. Proceed. Thank you, Calidorn. Your confidence is much appreciated. Good. Good. How many trains do I allow in here? 2. That's probably fine. And, yeah, let's put a T-intersection in where that curve is and get the concrete blocks ready to be on the rail as well.
Word request incoming.
Oh dear.
Now brace yourselves. This might not sound good at all. Wall is not very good at Norwegian.
Jernbanesignal vedlikeholder. Except there's probably not an on the end, but it's probably holder. Jernbanesignal vedlikeholder. Holder. You're getting good at identifying the syllables? Well, there's that. Jernbane. Signal. Vedlikeholder. I don't know. It's probably about half wrong. Give or take half. Let's see. I need crossings for this. We'll get the correct pronunciation in a moment. There it is. I will go and click on it in a moment. There. And probably down here someplace too.
I shan't torment you. Your first attempt was actually quite good. Jernbanesignalvedlikeholder. Jernbanesignalvedlikeholder.
Jernbanesignalvedlikeholder.
Jernbanesignalvedlikeholder. Jernbanesignalvedlikeholder.
For a guy who has no actual real professional... Who sounds like he's mumbling? Me or Calidorn or both? No professional education, just Calidorn? Not bad. Calidorn sounds like he's mumbling? Oh, he always mumbles, yeah. Yeah. This got done at some point. That's good. We can get rid of that. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Not digging up much dirt lately because they haven't really made any progress on this at all. Although some of the dirt, or a lot of the dirt, or whatever the dirt is probably going into here, because we're using a lot of dirt there. It might behoove me, well, but we're using compost there too. What's the ratio there? So if I made dirt from the mixer, 48 compost, not counting the rock, but 48 compost makes 96 dirt. So 24 dirt would be only 12 compost. So I should take the compost and make it into dirt by adding the rock, and that would use less compost to make the same amount of fertilizer. Alright, we'll do that when we rebuild. Uh-oh, we got another one, guys.
But for Mark's sake, I shall not mumble, but proclaim it. Jernbanesignalvedlikeholder. Now, can you guess what the word means?
That's not part of the game. Proclaim it to the heavens, Caledorn, at 4 o'clock in the morning. Wake the neighbors if you have to. Alright, so trains down here. Should I plan for more than we're gonna have? Have to put the sound on a serious level to wake anyone except for Arakel? Yeah, but still. Be worth trying. I think I will take a copy of one of these. Railroad. Signal. Yeah, duh. Vedlike Holder is a maintenance person. Sure it is. I'm not going to put parking lot down here. I'm only going to bring one train into the station at any given time. We'll see how that plays out, but... Also not going to have fueling here. At least not right now. And we'll just belt the concrete there, but also, I didn't think about this until just now. How am I going to get give the trucks the ability to cross through there? I think that's too close. It is, which means that I'm going to have to put it over here and belt it from one of these other ports, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? Yeah, kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? Okay, we'll finish that once it's ready. In the meantime, we also need to build these things. How do I want to handle this, though? Just do it? Just do it. And then, while that's going, we can do this. CP, this is Electronics 2.
Nah, that's what she said.
That's what she said. CP Copper. Rubber. See. Steel. This is concrete. I also need to change all the... What's there? Oopsie. This should be concrete. And I should be copy pasting that like that. This should be steel. And I should be copy pasting that. It should be rubber. Should be copper. And this should be electronics. Two. And then over here, the last one is wood. So we can also set up the source station. Click. Thank you. Okay. Those will finish getting built. As things start coming in here, though, the stuff will start getting made, which means that we'll eventually want to no longer have this working. Not sure at what point in time I want to actually cut that off. That's going to be a big oof to do so. You need more work to do down here, though, so we can give you that task. This also needs to be reversed. There you go. Where are those trucks? They're probably over here dumping in that last tiny little corner. I think I can delete this safely now because we've already placed it, and it could be it'll be tweaked here, not rebuilt there. You're still filling this up? Wow. Oh, because the stations just all took in their buffer. Right. Okay. But we could get the station built out here now. No, we can't. We need to finish this dirt fill in first. Dang it. So close yet so far. That little bit of dirt there. This little bit of dirt here. All we need. Why is the limestone plant blocked? They're getting a bunch of rock in, I guess. There not any limestone over there? There's a little bit. Getting to the end of it, though. So there's that. You could probably use some help pretty soon since you're getting mostly rock. I may end up having to upgrade this to the larger plant. Not really scooping any dirt any place at the moment. Oh, gold ran out at some point, so I told them to just scoop down into here. So they're happy again. So I think we just need somebody to target a bunch of dirt. And I think what I'll do with that is here. I'll have you come up there and do that, as well as this, just to kind of scrape off some of that dirt that's in there, so we can use it. I guess I could also just have an excavator come in here and start scooping some of the dirt out of here. Probably do that too. Oh, that's why you're backing up, because we're not processing this rock very fast here. That's why. Okay, let's get ready for another row of stackers, though. We're going to need them. Let's see, you go here. Right there. I can delete those first few, because they're not going anywhere. And then I can place these up to there. Delete these. And then I can do a copy of this out here. Like that. Put you all in the wrong spot? No, you're in the right spots. Weird. Delete that belt, please. Go ahead and make this so. Kind of wish this animation didn't take so long on long belts. Oh, they're still cleaning stuff off of it. Okay, well, that's part of the reason. Somebody come and pick up this rubber, for God's sake. Is that you? It is you. Good. Eat it. There we go. Delete and delete. Yeah, I know you're struggling to get rid of your products. We're working on it. As soon as this belt is done, which it is done, that ramp is done, these two can wait. Let's pause this and that. No, not these. Pause this and that. Come on. Where'd everybody go? Oh, they're going over there again. This is why I started shunting some of that rock down here into this hole. Because that was kind of obnoxious. Okay, this got done. Let's delete these things here. Unity, remove those. Take these over to here. Nope. Unity, build these. And then that can be deleted when it's empty. This can go now. A couple of trucks for this for future reasons. Or present reasons, actually, because we are dumping rock in there already. And then that should be fine for now, although you two will be done here shortly. There. Out of the way. There. Do I want one there? Yeah, we can do it. We can do one more. Build that, please. And then these two excavators. What do I want to do with them? I think I'll send one of them over here to this to help with the dirt excavation. If they get here in time. And I think I'll put one of them down here in... Do I want to? No, I don't want to do that. What do I want to do with this other one? These guys can be removed, though. Maybe I do want to push that into that hole. Yeah, let's do that. Let's assign the other one of these with some trucks for help. To push this into that hole. N. No, let's do M. No, we should do N. Like that. This goes, that goes, this goes, that goes, and if that little guy is still there after they're done, then take that one out too. Although, you know what? I changed my mind slightly. I would like them to do a ramped version of that. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. Bring it up to level with the bottom or the top of that. Which I think is better overall. Because I think that'll be what we want out of this in the end. I really don't want to trim those down any further than that. That's going to be a problem, though. Stackers probably would be a problem, too, but we'll figure that out later. Actually, no, they shouldn't be. Because that's below their points, as long as... Now, we better take out a couple of these, then. Take that out and put this back in like that. Yeah. And then we can also do this. Fill that little crack in there. Okay, back to trains. Probably. Did we get this done? We did get that done. Did we get that done? We did. Good. Delete this marking. Delete a bunch of this marking, but not all of it, because this tends to collapse and then problems happen. This marking can all come out. I'm actually going to take out this station, or this tower too for now again. The rest of the dirt should come down here, which is what we want to have happen. Once that fills in, we'll continue filling in this upper part here. And then we need to do a train line going this way. So we can put a station down here. We're going to put wood into a box here. That's the end of the station. So we'll have to take care of that. So a T intersection will be the first thing to go down there. Like that. Make it so. Put in a crossing at the T. Or after the T, I should say. Here. Make it so. We'll have to tweak these belts a bit so that we can get the rail through here. Now I can just do that, and we can fix it in a little bit. This will be a line that goes past wherever that station's going to be, because we're probably going to do some other stuff down here. I was thinking farming, perhaps. I haven't decided. Oh no, I made them all drive around. Get this done. Okay, so that one went through. It's just this one, and it's just this rail, or this belt here. Let's, pause that for a bit. Let you flush out. There's no reason why we can't do that. And then we'll just fill in this last little bit once I have that support cleared out. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it's both of them. All right, well, who cares then? Never mind. You can unpause this. And we'll just do this way. That rock goes somewhere. Magical. We'll do that. That'll be fine. Doesn't take long for the first one in line here to fill up its pile. We have a constant stream, so that it takes 200. It can take all 200. I assume you all are bringing in gravel. Yeah, one at a time. Yeah, part of that could be because... No, it's not why. Ugh. They need to optimize that a bit. Where one truck that can carry 60 should carry enough gravel for enough segments to fill up the 60. Which I think would be 60 segments. Okay, so then we need a solid loading station, and I'll go ahead and copy this one again. It won't have fuel there, once again. We'll copy it anyway. Start with that. I'm gonna push it back here someplace. Kind of like that. This will be wood. This will be wood. And this will be tree nursery. Wood. Train station. This goes out completely. Definitely not ever going to have fuel here. That goes out completely, and I can actually even replace these stations, or station blocks, station segments, with empty modules. Those are a fair bit cheaper. The hydrogen module is 30 units. This is 5 units, construction parts. So it's quite a bit cheaper and probably worth it to do. There we go. But it keeps the train station block the same length, which is important in some unknown way. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. You won't be able to get to those areas to collect more stuff. But at least the trucks will start filling this in, and then you will be able to get to those areas. Yes. Could I do something like... no, not really. Raven, welcome in. Elf hat? What the elf? Oh, wait, that will work? How does that work? That doesn't work. You're going to complain about that as soon as I click build. Because, yeah, you're not going to like that. Nope, not doing it. And then we're taking off the Caledorn hat. Nice. Actually, I'll put the elf hat on first and... put the headphones over that. Well, one ear of the headphones, same ear. So I'll have to wait until this levels off in order to do more of the dumping from there. But I could potentially dump some from here. Yeah, I could. At least be prepared to. I'll have to Unity build these, but I could at least be prepared to do this in the future world where these become... That one's not going to work, though. Because I'd have to do something like this. The only issue there is going to be that that could potentially F with this wall. But I guess we'll have to deal with that too when that happens. Let's take this way. Sure. We just go there? No. And we do... Yeah, that'll work. You go back that way, and you can connect here and go this way. And then to there. And there, and there. And there, and there. I'm not going to use these yet, but they're ready to go for when these guys get backed up and we can't do anything with them anymore. Okay, back to train shenanigans. How do I want to facilitate this station? I could do something like this, but then that would only be a single station. How much wood is actually being used? And where? A fair enough amount that I think I want to be able to have multiple trains here. So let's get a small parking area, like this one. Four trains, it'll be more than enough. I could probably get by with 2, but 4 trains will be more than enough. And it'll go in here someplace, somehow. Also, we'll need some of these. Tiger plays, welcome in, hydrate. That'll go something like that, which means that needs to be closer. How you doing, Tiger Plays? Actually, you're good? Same. Doing pretty good. Keeping on, keeping on. Push this out a bit further in this neighborhood, I think. Although I do want to look at what that exit connector looks like here. And whether it might not be big enough. It's not. Let's go with a T here then. And I'll put it down further. Road design is fun, yes. I agree. I'll put it down further. Maybe there or so. Bring this one down and loop it into there, although that's going to be tough too. That's an orange one. This is a yellow one. I really don't want to block a bunch of space here for this station if I'm going to end up using this area for farming out here. So how to make this work better? Also, is there really ever going to be more than one train station in this particular pull-off? Probably not. So do I need that much parking? No. Do I need to have this oriented a specific way? Yes, but the way that I have it? No. So let's tweak that a bit also. Missed a spot there. Can you flip the parking? Like this, you mean? Or otherwise? I mean, yes. Either way. Actually, don't do that part yet. And then this... I don't need this much parking, though. Let's take out 2 of these. And, it gives me a little bit more room to wiggle with here. Because I don't need to go any further than that. Except that I hooked that up backwards. That's centered. Actually, it doesn't matter. And then this station could just be down here. And that should be fine. And then this one here will be this guy connected right, not right there. Shit. That's fine. I can tweak that a bit. So get out of the way for a second. Take this out of the way. Take this and put it into here. Like that. Then retake this and plug it into right there. Oh. Backwards. It's fine. Alright, so you go there. You go here. And that'll work. That uses the yellow curves on the outbound lane that's going to be going kind of more express, and uses the red curves on the parking lots, which can be a little bit more, because they're going to be more likely to park there, I think. Here, in there, yep. Go ahead and build this. Can I bring that any closer? I could. Do I want to? Could. By 1 block. Yeah, let's do it. Let's move it up by 1. No. Let's go right. Nope. That'll work. Do this. Shift it up by 1 whole block. There. Yeah, I want to have a little bit of room in here, but saving a block saves a block. Plain logic right there. There we go. And then let's make it so. Turn that off. So that'll be where they can deliver some wood here. We're going to allow for truck delivery here. They'll deliver the wood to it. And eventually we'll get rid of these 2. Right now we're not going to, but eventually we will. Because we'll want to we'll have everything being delivered by a train, and we won't need a local buffer here for feeding these things. But until we have not just construction parts, but also household goods and where we're making wood chips in a couple different spots, right? No, just 1 spot? Maybe 2 spots. Because paper's used for... I don't think we're doing these yet. Maybe we're only doing it in 1 spot. Wherever we're using wood chips, which is definitely here. I just don't remember if we have wood anywhere else. Once we have those things handled by train, then we'll be much better. Probably. TM. Alright, so they'll build that. And then they'll start filling that in, and that's fine. They can do that at their leisure. And we'll just deal with it. See, I got the other thingy done. This one? Yep, we built that earlier. It's ready to go when we're ready to fill it. We're not ready to fill it yet, so I'm not going to be ready to go yet. And we were talking about rubber earlier. I think I'm going to end up putting in a temporary box here for trucks to drop off rubber still, and then later once we have the train going, we'll obviously stop the truck going, because I don't have a really good place to put rail pickup. And I can't even do it there for any of the 3 oil plants right now, so we need to rebuild those And when we do that, we'll build them rail enabled, and then we won't have to worry about it so much. And I'll probably build it 4 times this size, and just have one all together. One boat bringing all the crude in, one block of each thing, and just go to town on it. We'll see. Okay, so we have concrete able to be on the rails. I guess I could fill that in now, or fill that buffer up, because we have things ready to go for that. Let's do this to there, and go ahead and make that so. They'll start filling that in. That'll get us a train station with concrete. We already have a train station with electronics 2 ready to go. We have a train station. I need to rename these though. We'll call this smelting electronics 2. This one here is smelting silicon poly. This will be smelting glass. This will be smelting copper. And we're not going to build iron, probably ever, but definitely not for now. And smelting, smelting. Deal. No Man's Sky apparently knows you? Why is that? Thought it'd be good. So what do we need over here again? We need to have coding ship default name is the Soul Stealer. Yeah. Electronics 2. Got it. Copper. Got it. Rubber. Nope. Steel. Yup. Concrete blocks. Yep. Wood. Yep-ish. Yep. Once that gets buffered in, we'll be able to get these trains a-rolling. I think I will do steel last, because steel is used in the first of the construction parts, as well as these here. So I think we'll do steel last. Let's set up that box for the rubber to come in. It'll be a small one just for space reasons. And that'll be... Ooh, what did I do here? I screwed that up. Let's fix that too. That'll be here. Going in here. Like that. This needs to be adjusted. Unity those, please. And I need a smaller feed. There. Nope. Oop. There we go. And then unity those in. Go ahead and make this so. Rubber is fine at 6 times 3. Yep. And I want to just feed it in right there, because why the heck not? So let's do this to there. I think that's so as well. And the trucks can go ahead and deliver that now. I'm fine with that. Go ahead and make these bigger. These are the input buffers. I think that's fine to do. And then I think we can start building some trains. I don't believe we have any... No, we don't have any flat trains yet. We have a fluid train and we have a... something else train. Fluid train. So let's do flatbed trains. 4 of those. And a hydrogen locomotive. Flip. New line. This line will be electronics 2. Do this and that. And we'll add a stop. It'll pick up from here. Add a stop. It'll deliver to here. This will be full. This will be empty. And build that, please. What are you doing down here? Still kind of waiting. Yeah. Oh, this backed up? Oh, okay. Well then, let's make this stuff so. And we can reverse these. You reach that? No. Okay. Trying to fool me there for a second. You will have. You will have. Okay, so that'll fill that in a bit, and we'll be in a better place for that too then. The amount of crap we're getting has waned a little bit, which is kind of good. Kind of good. Oh no, you're backed up on dirt and you have no... Oh shoot. Unpause. Or pause that for a moment. We need to move this guy over here. Z, and fill this in, please. Unpause. Do this. We have no iron. Because we have jammed up our iron thingy with dirt. Everybody and your brother come and get some dirt, please. This is basically done scooping up all that dirt, though, so that's pretty good timing. Where's the other excavator at? One there. Oh, we're over here. Getting iron. There we go. Train 7. What is your problem? Kind of wish there was a, or is there a? No, that doesn't work. Okay, this then. You go out. We know this works because the hydrogen one is using it. Go out here. We know a lot of this works already. Because other folks have used it. But that apparently we did not do. Let's do a Unity build, and then I also accidentally swapped this. Come on in. There we go. Oopsie. Shit happens. Okay, and I also need to copy this train, because I might as well have 2 of them. Where'd you go? There you are. Copy. And build. Oh, I need to rename that line, too. That line should be called Electronics.
Oof.
Oof, indeed. Yeah, I need to be careful with this one because I don't want it to destroy that wall accidentally. It won't matter if it does, actually. It'll just be a little bit of garbage. Okay, so this is doing well. They're going to end up stripping most of these trees out, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that because we got to buffer this up somehow. So as soon as this train is done, I suppose I could do some input boxes here. The biggest challenge for this is going to be yellow vehicle parts, because we're just not making them that fast. We're only making 8 per. I suppose I could unity boost this, and this. Assuming they all actually needed it. Guys, that's such a weird ass number. 48, 24. That's weird. Why is that getting a little bit more unity boost than the unity boost? Should be. Weird. Okay. Sausage and cake are both problems, as is consumer electronics. Sausage and cake I'm not going to worry about so much. Consumer electronics... we need 18.4. We are making 18. Well, that'll do it. All right, now we're making 24. Actually aligned those in and not the place that I wanted them, but I'm not moving them now. Maybe I will later, but not right now. Good. How does iron look? Going up. That's good. One of you I think I have set for rock, yeah. And the other one's not set for anything, which means it'll do whatever's closest. I should probably set that one to iron. I don't think I can be bothered. You're still complaining about dirt? Oh well. And that's limited by 200 per second. 200 per minute, rather. Which is fine because, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Let's go back to the train thing, maybe? Nope, still working on vehicle parts. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Let's copy that again. Let's do a new line here for wood. That'll be wood. That'll be check and check. Except you didn't make it wood colored. Not that we really have a wood color, but maybe like that or something would be better than blue, teal. Take that hat off, Caledorn. And you'll go to wood instead. And make it so. Back to tentacles. I did not, though, set up the stations for the wood line here. Let's do that. Add a stop. You'll pick up from here. Oh, shoot. I just saw, though, that I made a mistake. You will depart when full. Depart when empty. But over here, I did this and not that. Yep. Okay, you may murder some more of these trees and fill that box in some more now. That'd be great. Still a little bit of sand out here in a bucket. Let that happen. I thought I cleaned that out. Guess not. Oh well, we'll get it eventually. Actually, we're not going to be mining this. We'll be mining that, though, so I don't want to do this. Let's go ahead and set this to... Actually, just do quick remove. That's fine. It'll go somewhere. That somewhere might be here. It was, but it'll get cleaned out of there faster then. Let's also do this. I keep forgetting to do this, and no one reminded me. Let's do some more battles, because, well, we have battles that need to be battled. Also remove this many of these, because they're done. I'm only going to do, I think, one wood train right now. I think. We won. Yay. Coming back? All right. Some electronics. That's good. Once you get back, we will go out here and do these, I guess. We liberated a bauxite quarry. We can upgrade that or repair that anytime and be able to use it. We don't need it right now. We have this bauxite is way more than enough. We probably even back that down a bit. How many? Well, I do have 6. No, I have 8. Yeah, probably should leave it then. Not that we're using that much aluminum, but we might at some point. Eventually we'll want to do something with this. Because we do need to get space stuff moving again. But I wanted to get some of this other stuff figured out first. Trucks are struggling. How about now? Are you still struggling? Is that because this is full? Oh, that is because this is full. Oh, okay. Well, excuse my sarcasm then. What do I want you guys to fill in now? I mean, I'm still going to fill this in, but I need a place for them to go to fill more in. I guess I could do a copy of this one over here. Go ahead and make it so. Take out the trucks. You shouldn't need an export route, at least not right now, but maybe later. We'll just button this guy right up next to the other guy. Let's go all the way out to there. You come down to here. And then you can go all the way out to wherever that actually matches up. And then we can do this. Oh yeah, I'm off by a lot there. Let's not go that far out. Let's go there, I think. We can square it up to its neighbor up there eventually. This can come back in like this then. Off by a little bit there. Make it so. That. Let's do this. And do that. Take this one out. There we go. That'll do. Really? A little crater there. Okay. That'll do. Here they come. Now they have a place to dump. Back to battles. Yep, they've been taking sand out of here now. Excellent. How goes that wood train? Should we leave it at 1 for now? Yeah, we should. Let's do the next one, wherever that train is, or one of those trains are that I can copy. Make my life easier. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting you to do that. That's not good. We'll have to figure that out at some point. Wasn't expecting that to happen, but I should have, I guess. What I need to do probably is no stop sections this whole stretch here. Alright, we won the battle there. That was busy. I think that's what I need. You don't have anywhere to go. Let's send you... I can't send you back. Yeah, alright, well, you're gonna sit there then. Alright, they are collapsing. Perfect. Take those two out since they're collapsing. Should probably stop this then. One of them already collapsed right there, you can see. Oopsie. That one might collapse too. This guy here. Shift it over by a bit. Okay, so we battled, we won, we found some loot, and you're still there. Okay, well then in that case, battle this one too. Excellent. Alright, back to whatever the hell I was doing before. Which was copying one of these trains to do the next thing in line. Copy, make a new line, copper. At a stop. Start there. At a stop. Go there. Full. Empty. Check. New train. Go to copper. And go. I think I'll just do one train per line for right now. Just because of the limits of what we have available here. Although, we actually do have them in abundance, so maybe do this, fast forward a bit. Go ahead and build these other lines while we're waiting for that, though. Let's go with concrete. That's not working. Why is that not working? Take a look at that. After we do this. Full. Empty. Oh, I'm out of concrete again. How in the hell? I'm out of limestone? How in the hell? Oh, I probably know why. Because we're not actually mining it right now. Let's rectify that a bit. And let's switch you to be focused on limestone again. also need to expand that mining area. Go. All right, mine some limestone. No, wait, not copper. Concrete. There we go. All right, and then a new line. For now, the final one for now. Steel. This will be steel. Apply product color to line. Why is that not working? And then line color to train cars. So why is it not applying the product color to the line? Add a stop. This one. Add a stop. This one. Full. Empty. Go. Ship was fully repaired. Great. Back out we go. We just have these handful down here, apparently, at the moment. So let's do that. Trucks are a bit busy now. We're making some limestone too, that's good. Ship in battle. How that goes. We won. Hooray. Let's see, I think I'm going to do this. And then you're still working on parts, which we don't have yet. Yeah, all right. Do your thing. We'll build that steel train. And then once we have these all buffered up nicely, these will get made, but that's fine. You know what? Let's do this also. Because we're going to have a bunch of those coming back from over here, too. But I'm fine with that, otherwise. You're still struggling to keep up with this, but I'm okay with that. I think I'm going to delete one of these, though, and not have quite this massive buffer here anymore. And we'll just allow delivery, and we'll get rid of that one. Because we don't really need that massive buffer here anymore, especially if we have a couple of train-related buffers. Yeah. How goes the concrete, going? It's gonna be slow for a while. It's going. Limestone's inbound. Gonna be always inbound for quite a while now. Destined for a few different places, though. Probably dig down one more level there, too. Here. I can bother with walls here. We're going to have to dig down a few levels. Not sure that I need that one anymore either. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. We can always bring it back later if we decide we need something else like that, but we probably don't need it right here, so this is probably for the best. So weird when they do that. And they have a tiny little something in the middle of nowhere. How's the train going? Still working. Oh. Power. Well, we have to provide a little bit more power then. A little bit more. And I guess I got to do this and all of these too then, huh? There goes all my workers. Might have issues with teraflops too, but needed more power, more importantly, so there we go. Make it so. Okay, back out to the exploration. Go there, please. I have issues, period. Fix that for me. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Want to watch this, make sure it doesn't melt down. Looks like it's doing all right. Should be fine. One never knows, though. We must have just had a brief surge of usage because we're not using a whole lot of this. Coming back, all right. We picked up a limestone quarry out here, so once we have eaten through all the limestone that we have in the game map, we can come out to the world map. We have ports and then just an enemy occupied location out here. We'll get to those in a little bit. How goes the concrete? Slows goes. Almost filled up. Actually, just about filled up. There we are. We have now officially filled up the train station. So if I didn't have some issue here with these, because they're backwards. Here we go. Nope, that one. We could have the train coming in for that. Is that the one we're building now? I think. Yeah. Yeah, and it needs a lot more vehicle parts, of which we have a lack of. Wait a minute. What are we missing? Not missing anything. You come and frickin' get them. Alright, well, we'll fix that. Horse delivery. Why is there a duplicate button there? Guess maybe if I had... Yeah, here it is. Then this goes to steel. There we go. Can have a queue here. That's nice. That's cute. Alright, so I didn't have to babysit this as much. I could have just fed it in there and let it go. Okay, so I need to probably do this no stop a few different places. Probably the most important otherwise would be this one. Can I also do it? Yeah, probably on these inputs too. Although I don't think that'll matter much. We'll see. It probably has to be a full train length of space in order for the train to even attempt that, which means that which is why this one worked, because there's actually a full train length of space between where it was there and where it was there. Battle? Battle, battle, battle. There we go. You're coming back. We got one more battle to do, and then I think we're done with that. We'll still need this ship on a periodic basis whenever we want to establish or upgrade a world mine, but it'll be fewer and further between now. Not that it hasn't been few and far between so far, but you get the idea. I'll go ahead and pull you out of here for right now, because you're not really doing us any good. And we come down here and scoop some of this crap out, maybe? Yeah. Do that to there, and then this one to there. And you all are doing your thing here. Great. Another thing I didn't check was, I wonder. Probably shouldn't have done that at that height. Because of the... Yeah, shouldn't have. Let's undo this bit here. See, missed a spot. All the way to like here or so, And let's drop that down a couple of levels. Do this instead. Actually, I should have done... Oh, that one's fine. But I should have done a bit different here. And drop these down a couple of levels too. Like that, I guess. And this and that, I guess. Okay. You do that. You... something. That'll do. Worst case, we just have to scoop some rock out. It'll be fine. You're down here working? That's good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, you're the wrong one again. Right. We need to have you do some more mining of areas in here, then. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah, we'll have to get back to that at some point. Eventually this is going to back up, and that's going to back up, but it'll just send it that way then, which is fine. We'll just have to figure out something. I may end up putting a large bucket here where the trucks can just take it from like right here down the ramp and dump it. Right now, most of what they're bringing in, though, is slag, so we need to deal with that too. I think that'll be a future Wally thing. How is this going? You make the concrete one? You did. So now we're down to steel. All right. So what I think I will do is end just a few minutes early tonight. And what we'll do, I'll do is I'll let these trains get their stuff situated, and we will come back next time. This will be ready to go. All we'll have to do is turn this box on, and they'll start making all these parts, which means we need to be ready to dismantle this whole thing so that they stop making the parts down there, and we instead make the parts up here. And we also take all the contents from these storage boxes that are coming out of those and load them into here as best we can. So we'll do all that next time, as well as probably work toward whatever else we want to put in this factory area. I did fill this whole landmass in here so we could bring other things in, or so we can make other things here, like the furniture, the appliances, the... what else do we want to make here? Furniture, appliances, consumer electronics, rails probably. Almost certainly, actually. Electronics 3, maybe. Servers, maybe. solar cells, maybe. Those types of things could all get made up here. We have room for more stations up here as intended, so we can bring in more things and put more things in there. And we'll do all that in the coming streams, or kind of whenever. And then we also need to build a new vehicle parts factory, as well as a new maintenance factory. So we'll do those as well. Maintenance will be a dedicated station, though, just because of the priority of making sure we are making maintenance. So I think we'll leave this here for now, though, and we'll come back again on Saturday and keep working. In the meantime, stop by Discord and join us tomorrow night for Community Game Night. We play games that are easy to get into, easy to play, free to play even most of the time. We play golf with your friends. It costs a little bit when it's on sale, but other than that, everything else is free to play. And so you'll want to come and check those out. And check that out. Join us for that, and then also hang out and share memes throughout the week. Talk about games and technology and all the things. And then join us. Join me on YouTube as well. We have games there that we do not have here. So if you're not following me on YouTube, you're missing like half my content. And let's raid out to, let's see, who do we want to raid? Catafly. Catafly is playing Enshrouded. Let's raid them and see what they're up to in Enshrouded. A pretty nice looking building there, unless that could be not one they made. Maybe it's one they're exploring. But anyway, let's raid over there, see what's up, see what's going on over there. So thank you all for coming tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for chatting and redeeming. And we will see you all again, if not for game night tomorrow, then Saturday for more Captain of Industry. Have a good one. Bye for now.